Hey everybody, so it is day 6. I am leaving Illinois to go to Missouri. I just filmed another clip and it was like 48 minutes long of just me just rambling, philosophizing, if that's a word, talking about my thoughts, my feelings on the journey, my thoughts and my feelings on this past couple days I've spent with my cousin, and how spiritually uplifting it has been for me. I mean, like, I'm still flying high, right? I'm still flying high from having gone to Jersey. I'm still flying high from having gone to Pennsylvania. I'm still flying high from having met my Kennedy cousin's wife there in Columbus. I'm flying high from spending the past 2 days with my cousin that I hadn't seen in 37 years. I'm flying high on just partaking in this epic journey going across the country, just seeing things, experiencing things, and just being reintroduced to the more positive things in life. I want to have a short video here, but I want to express because like I try to do daily videos, right? And there really isn't a whole lot to do when it came to these past couple days, like thoughts wise, feelings wise, because spending time with family, it's kind of that's my own private thing, and so I don't know. The thing is, I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I left Streator at around 4:30 in the afternoon. It's approximately a 6.5 hour drive to Independence. So you do the math. I'm probably not going to get there until like 11 o'clock tonight. I'm trying and hoping to, when I can, when it's safe to do so, to go a little faster so I can try to make up some lost time there. I left about 3 hours later than I probably should have, but I wouldn't trade those 3 hours for anything, because my cousin and I just, we had a long time to make up for. So I'm right now, because I've been on the road for a while, and again, it was a 48-minute video before, but I'm like within 40 miles of Springfield, Illinois, which is the capital of Illinois. And I was I didn't catch it, I think it was 120 some odd or 140 some odd miles left to St. Louis. Well, St. Louis is basically, it's that border town, right? It's that border town between Missouri and Illinois. So, like, as soon as I hit St. Louis, but I don't think I'm going quite that far. I think MapQuest has me going across the state of Missouri, more upstate. So I'm not going to be going through St. Louis at all, because it's actually faster to go the way that I'm going to go. And but I'm kind of trekking across, kind of like doing one of these things across the state of Illinois right now, and then it's Missouri, and then I got to go clear across basically the whole state of Missouri, because when you think about it, Independence is just outside of Kansas City, and Kansas City, well, there's a Missouri side, and then there's a Kansas side, separated by a river. And that's essentially where I'm going. Where my buddy lives, where he lives, he's about 40 minutes from, all I remember is that the gas station that I went to in Kansas City last year, when I was gassing up to go toward Thad's place, I was 40 minutes away from his house, right? So that was like just coming into Kansas City from the north, I think. So well, I'm not coming from that direction. I'm coming from the opposite direction, obviously. But either way, it's like I'm probably not going to get there until like 11 o'clock tonight. I mean, I hope I can shave some time off, but that's probably where we're at. Is 11 o'clock tonight, and they know because I've contacted them. I've sent them a message letting them know and apologizing for being so late. And they're like, "Hey, not a problem. Just be safe, and we'll see you when you get here." So I gotta text Rochelle, my cousin, when I get there to let her know that I got there safe, and I'll keep them informed as I can. Because I filmed for 48 minutes, I sucked like damn near 20% of my battery power just by just speaking what was on my mind and basically just prattling on, kind of like I'm doing now, about what was just coming off on my mind, what was coming to mind, all the things that I'm grateful for, all the things that I've learned or I'm in process of learning, and wanting to be an encouragement, and wanting, talking about my future plans and all the like. Well, I want to keep this short. I'm at 6.5 minutes now. I'm keeping this short. This is a progress video. I'm doing well. I'm thriving well, and I'm in process of going through the state of Illinois to reach Missouri, so that I can trek across Missouri to get to my final destination for the day. And well, I've already mentioned many a time where I'm going from there, so I won't bore you with details, but just know that this journey is going good. God is good. God has blessed me, and I am feeling very blessed, very humbled, and very encouraged that life always does go on, and be positive, try to stay positive, and just, I know it's hard to not dwell on the negative because it's so easy to do. I know I'm a living example of that. I've done more than my fair share of it. But, negative energy is wasted energy. And dwelling on the negative, all the stuff that bogs you down, you're dwelling on negative energy, and negative energy saps your will to live. It saps, all the energy, the positive energy out of you. So, be well, be positive, be encouraged that, tomorrow is always another day, right? I do a lot of music references, lyric references. I do a lot of movie quote references. And if anyone remembers the movie Time Cop, and they caught that guy going back in time, playing the stock market so that he could affect his future and, basically be a bazillionaire in the future, or what would be his present time. And they caught him, and they sentenced him, and then they sent him back in time to with the penalty of death for altering time. And then they made him look like that he had jumped out of the window of a high-rise building, and the building guard, with a very thick Irish accent, said, poor devil, didn't he know that tomorrow was always a new day? So, and then I rabbit trailed off that, obviously, so that's where I was kind of going with the whole New Day thing. It certainly was not a wrestling reference to, the WWE wrestling group New Day. It was it was purely a reference to that movie quote specifically, and how no matter what in life is bogging you down, and I'm just going to say this to anybody who's watching this video right now, whether this video is right now currently in 2023, in April of 2023, or whether it's, in years to come, right? Whatever is bogging you down, just always remember that tomorrow is always a new day. Nothing's ever permanent. Tomorrow is always a new day. And heaven forbid if there's something is permanent, life goes on. So make the best of it. And, we have a finite time on this planet. Each one of us, you and I, we are here for X amount of time. And whatever time we have spent here, it's best to spend that time doing good, doing great things, being positive. Enjoying the moment, enjoying life, and just living life to its fullest, because that's the spice of life right there. So I want to encourage all of you to be well and to be happy and to be positive, and just because I think when we do that, when we embrace a positive outlook on life, we're truly giving ourselves freedom, right? And it took me a long time to figure this out. And when we embrace negativity, well, we're putting ourselves in bondage. We're putting ourselves, we're enslaving ourselves to, that which we cannot control. And we're enslaving ourselves to just negative emotions. So I want to encourage all of you that if that's you and that's where you're at right now, and I've been there, I've done that, only you can break the negative cycle that you're in. Only I can break the negative cycle that I'm in. So, and it starts with a choice. It starts with an attitude. It starts with a desire to kick the negative. Okay, 122 miles to St. Louis, 24 miles to Springfield, right? Kick the negative. It's negative energy. It's bad energy. It's bad juju. It bogs you down, right? Give that the old proverbial boot right on out the door. Embrace positivity and things that build you up and lift you up, and you'll feel better. You'll absolutely feel better. I can't express how good I feel or how good I have felt since last Friday when I left Kentucky to go on this epic adventure. I kind of had a sneaking suspicion that this adventure would be good for me spiritually. I had no idea it was going to be this good for me spiritually. I am feeling truly blessed. Because there's no other word that I can use to describe how I'm feeling. It's, I'm probably annoying the crap out of you by constantly saying how blessed I feel and how uplifted I feel and how positive I feel. But man, it's so true. That's exactly how I'm feeling. That who would have thought that a road trip can bring so much positivity to one's life? I'm not saying this is for everybody. I'm not saying if you want to feel good about yourself, go on an epic journey. Because that's probably not for everybody. But it certainly has worked for me. I don't know. So this is kind of probably on a little long, and I don't really want to burn up too much juice. That 48-minute video, I'm still going to upload it, but I'm going to upload it as a bonus. And that's why I kind of reshot this so that I could just keep you informed and stay informed that I'm doing good. and I'm on my way to my next leg, or my next destination point, which is Independence, Missouri. So, with that said, I'm going to bounce out now and enjoy the rest of this ride and continue on this epic journey and just love life. I'm going to love life. And then go from there. So, be kind to yourselves. Love yourselves. Embrace positive things. And when you're kind to yourself and you're good to yourself and you're loving yourself and you're embracing the good things, I promise you're going to experience a new feeling of joy that you probably haven't experienced in a long time. I'm just going to throw it out there. I don't know who needs to hear that. I don't know if there's anyone out there who needs to hear that, but, this is not me being holier than thou, saying you should do this, blah, 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 because look at me, I don't want to be one of those snooty assholes that comes across like that. And if I'm coming across like that, let me be the first to say, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to encourage and uplift and or be uplifting. This world's ugly enough to keep people down. The best way to be a light in this world is to lift others. Lift others up, encourage them, and that's my admonition. Encourage yourselves, be encouraged yourselves, and encourage others while you're at it. Lift others up, don't push them down, don't keep them down. Be good to yourselves, be good to others. Love life, just love, right? And with that, I'm going to say, be well, be inspired, be encouraged, and be blessed. And happy trails, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.